Hi, if you're watching this video, you are considering or you have just purchased the 4188. What I'd like to walk you through today is a simple process on how to use your camera, how to hold it, and how to set it up. So I have already unpackaged all the plastic. I have everything set in here, and I'm going to show you how I go about setting up the camera for my first inspection. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up the lid. This is a protective cover right here. This cover keeps everything safe and tight when you're driving. And remember, when you're putting this cover in here, it's always shiny side up. The soft side goes towards the bottom and it keeps everything secure when you have to move around in traffic. The system comes with a sun visor that you can block the sun out. It also has magnets in the back where you will be able to set the screen up out of the way and use it inside when you aren't in the sun. The first step that I always do when I get my camera is I take out the camcord. When using the camcord, you have two ends. You have a straight end and then you have one end with an elbow. I always plug the straight end into the control station. There's an arrow on the side, so you will place the arrow up. The second thing I do is I grab my reel and I plug the elbow into the back of the reel. When I'm not using this reel, I do not leave it resting on the ground because people can step on it and break the plastic back here. When I'm not using the reel, I always set the reel up on an angle to keep the pressure off the plastic housing back there. One thing I always do is once I connect my camera head, I don't disconnect it. You can leave it connected the entire time. And what I want you to do is watch me put this on, because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to turn this cone right here. I'm simply going to spin the camera head. And by spinning the camera head on, I go to a tight quarter turn. You do not have to put channel locks on it and you don't have to tighten it with your hand. When this camera is traveling down the line, the way that the rotation spins, it spins clockwise, so it's constantly tightening the camera head in there. The third step that I'm going to do is plug in my battery. So step one is the camera cord, straight in here, elbow into the back. The second step is I'm going to leave my camera, and once I connect my camera head, I'm going to leave it connected. Once the guys know that you can take this on and off, a lot of times they'll be taking it on and off and they may cross-thread it or mess the threads up. Once I'm done with that, I'm simply going to press the power button on my battery and I'm ready to inspect. So to run that back by you again, camera cord is number one. My camera head's already connected. I'll plug in my battery, press my power button here and my power button here, and I'm ready to inspect. By simply running the camera into a clean out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the camera head out and I'm going to run it down in here like that. While I'm watching my camera, I'm going to be watching my screen. When I bring it in with 6 inches. I don't bring it out here at a foot. I simply bring it in 6 inches. And that's the simplest way to get your camera set up and inspecting today. Thank you.